Hello everyone. So this is the first session of the overview of instrumentation 12th session, and the topic which we'll be covering today is thermal techniques in food analysis. So particle size is a fundamental property of sedimentary materials that may tell us much about the origin and history. In particular, the dynamical conditions of transport and deposition of the constituent particles of rocks is usually inferred from their size. The size distribution is also an essential property for assessing the likely behavior of the granular materials. Among solid body, only a sphere has a single characteristic linear dimension. The irregular sedimentary particles possess many properties from which several characteristic linear dimensions may be obtained. These include a particle's projected area, settling velocity, volume, length, and the size of the hole through which it will pass. These dimensions are of course not equivalent specific save in special circumstances, a fact which is generally appreciated but usually overlooked. So the nature of the geological sediments. As an outset, one must remember that we do deal with samples and determines uh, samples, not population properties. The strictures bearing on the statistical inferences that may be drawn from samples as lucidly set out by Griffith. The geological material commonly contain a wide range of particles sizes from tens to million down to clay of colloidal size. Both the wide range and the fact that there is no lower size cutoff present analytical problems. The chemical industry also requires size analysis of powders and other materials. The most familiar samples are those obtained from deposits, whether rock or modern sediments. The material in transit can also be sampled, and this may either yield a flux related sample. So, what are the different methods? So, the principles and methods of particle size analysis are table 1 are represent the size, names, and principles. So, there's a gravel and modified Wentworth and classical analysis and modern analysis are gravel is counted and gravel is field sieved. Gravel is sieved and gravel is settled account under scattered. The light microscopy and SEM works on image analysis system and may operate directly on images without any intermediary of photographs. Image analysis are designed to sense the boundaries of particles, usually through high sensitive gray levels. Once the outlines of all the particles are discriminated, the particle size and shape parameters may be obtained either through line scanning, pixel counting, or outline tracing. These parameters may include minimum to maximum grain diameters, or the circular area equivalent diameter. In case of thin section data, these particle diameter distributions must be corrected for sectioning bias. Instrumental methods of particle counting are dominated by the electrical sensing zones. Sieving. There is no new principle in sieving, but the automated systems of wet sieving, sonic, electromagnetic, and air jet principle agitation have been added to the standard mechanical dry sieve shaking method. Electroformed sieves are now available that take the advantage of analysis below 31 micrometer permitted by woven wire sieves. This has extended the range down to 5 micrometer, but not for the routine analysis. Settling of suspensions. In sedimentation analysis, one must distinguish between the settling of a well-mixed homogeneous dispersion and that of particles introduced at the top of the column. The only significant new departures in this area is the use of X-ray attenuation to sense the time varying density of the settling suspension. Otherwise, all the methods are at least 30 years old. There are some new tricks in the centrifugal sedimentations in which the basic sedimentation method can be extended down well into the clay range. One such novel idea is to analyze fine grain suspensions introduced at the top of a clear column. Normally, if this were done simply in water overlain by clay suspension, the clay suspension would sink into fumes. Laser diffraction. The method based on the scattering of light by suspension began to be implemented in the late 1970s The original three manufacturers, Silas, Granuloma, Malvern, Particle Sizer, Leeds and Northrop Microtrack, have recently been joined. Photon correlation spectroscopy. There are very few techniques that will yield data well into the submicron range. Photon correlation spectroscopy, which depends on the Brownian motion of the suspended colloidal particles, is one. Accuracy and precision. It is extremely difficult to specify the accuracy of the measurements of size distribution when the particles are of variable, irregular shape and density. To a great extent, the accuracy is dependent upon the definition of the size being determined. Sedimentation of a homogeneous suspension. The sedimentation of a homogeneous polydispersed mixture suspension was formulated. He reasoned that in the system after time t, the material settled at the bottom of the chamber of height h comprised of two fractions. A portion of the sediment while settling velocity, all of the sediments with Ws is greater than h by t. The methods based on sampling of a thin layer theory. The theory of sedimentation of a homogeneous suspension is dealt with particularly elegantly by Fisher and Norden. They defined the settling velocity distribution function in terms of the log of Ws. The pipette method. The sedimentation method dominated by the analysis of the fine particles, and among them the pipette method was most commonly used. It too is based on the variation of density at a point as a function of time. In practice, the principle used is that in settling suspension at time t depth z, a sample taken from a thin layer gives the original concentration of the particles. Sedimentation of particles through clear water column. The four principal methods of sensing the sedimentation of particles in a column are volume, weight, differential pressure, and optical attenuation. These may be applied both to sedimentation of a homogeneous mixture and to particles all starting at the top of the column. That's all for this session. Thank you.